What is the value of an influencer? Most Web3 projects hire a key influencer or series of influencers in order to boost the marketing profile of their project. Now, that could mean a celebrity, social media personality with many followers, well-known cryptocurrency executive, etc. But how does that process work? And what marketing impact do influencers really have? My next guest, Zach Hirsch, has 1.5 million followers on Instagram and spends time with some of the biggest celebrities in the world, all at the ripe old age of 20. Zach, welcome to the Daily Drop.
What's happening?
Well, I'm glad you can make it, bro. So let's just start here. And I'm not really sure how you define yourself, but do you consider yourself an influencer?
Yeah, absolutely. And it wasn't something that was intentional right at the beginning. I aspired to be a legitimate sports handicapper, right? That's how I came into the business, and I wanted to be a sports analyst. And then got some influencer friends and started to make some videos, and that's just kind of how the cookie crumbled.
Yeah, look, and I appreciate your perspective because you're really right in the middle of it. And look, we know that it's pretty common for Web3 projects to align with social media influencers. So why does this happen? Like from an insider point of view?
Yeah, I think that it's super important to align yourself with influencers, right? And of course, the Web3 audience is a younger crowd, right? People like me who have been kind of in the metaverse Web3 space for a minute, right? We had the Travis Scott Fortnite concert with 20 million people. We watched Ready Player One. I personally used to play VR chat, stuff like that. So I think the influencers of today are appealing to people of my age and younger that are you're really going to target in Web3. So I think that's where it comes from is Gen Z and the audience that influencers can attract.
And do you think that influencers will be at the center of marketing campaigns long term? Like this is always going to be the way?
Yeah, I think this is just the beginning, and we're going to see influencers' potential unlocked more and more, right? We're seeing them seep into so many different avenues and spaces. When you turn on your TV, they're in Super Bowl commercials. If you tune into a boxing match, they're fighting each other. And I think we're going to continue to see the evolution of influencers for sure.
Okay. And I know that Gen Z really values influencers. Like these are really the new celebrities. Like you're essentially like a celebrity for your generation, right? Like why is that?
Yeah, I think it's because if you look at young kids, Gen Z coming up today, their dream job, the number one, is YouTuber, right? It's no longer to get an audience, to get attention, to get in the limelight, you have to be a mainstream actor, right? They see an avenue to being a YouTuber, and I think, influencers are more relatable.
So okay, so explain that to me a little bit because I am a bit older than you. I'm more than double your age actually. So I didn't grow up with like YouTubers. Right now, obviously, like I watch YouTube all the time now, but growing up on YouTube, like what is that? Is that kind of? Do you believe there's like a trust? You're getting your information as you grow up from YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely. And you get a different look into their lives, right? You feel like you're actually a part of it if they're doing a daily vlog or you're tuning into a Twitch stream, right? The other avenue that I think kids are starting to want to get involved in more and more. It's just a different perspective looking into an influencer's life as compared to a rapper or a singer. It's not as personable.
Right. Although it is interesting, right? Because if you think about sort of rappers, singers, artists, right? That was, when I was growing up, that was really like the thing to be, like that was what a celebrity is. But now it's interesting that you say now the goal is to be a YouTuber, right? It seems like YouTubers, like the right people. I mean, you have 1.5 million Instagram followers. Like, how many people have that?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think before, the only time you would see your favorite musician, it would be like on an MTV music video, right? Or an edition of Cribs or whatever it is. Rather than now, I think musicians and athletes are starting to realize that they have to be influencers as well. And you see them branching out to YouTube and TikTok and trying to expand to that audience.
Do you find that like I don't know I don't know if we can even differentiate between legit celebrities and social media celebrities, but do you think that there is a bit of a tension between those two camps?
I think a little bit, but I think they're starting to realize the talent and the unique abilities that influencers have, right? I mean, they're not all just taking pictures and flaunting, right? I mean, there's legitimate talents and skills that they have and possess and are showing off to the world, right? Like, I didn't start off posting pictures of myself in a mirror or, taking pool selfies. I was doing a legitimate sports picks and that expanded into interviews for people I was giving picks to. So I think a lot of influencers coming up now have legitimate skills and talents that should be recognized.
Yeah, that's interesting. I guess it's sort of like if you can have a message that gets a large audience, that's essentially your job. You know what? Let's go to break, but I want to learn more about what you're doing. I just think it's fascinating.